Hey everybody, Rachel here from Rachthestamper.wordpress.com, and today I'm going to recreate a card that's going to be in the new catalog, which again, I'm sorry I can't show you yet, but it's using the Garden in Bloom stamp set, which luckily is a stamp set that we'll be carrying over. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a basic black card base, and that's standard, cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then we're going to have a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then we're also going to be using a piece of White Vellum, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, so they're going to just get layered one on top of each other. So we're going to get the black and the vellum out of the way. We're going to bring over our images. We're going to be using the new in colors for this card today. The card that they demoed has a little bit different of a color style, but I wanted to show off. We're also going to be using the new Dapper Denim Ruched ribbon and a little piece of the thick white baker's twine, which is new in the catalog as well. So our three ink colors are going to be Dapper Denim, Flirty Flamingo, and Emerald Envy, which are all three in, these are three of the new in colors in the new catalog. So we're going to use the large flower image, and we're going to do that in the Dapper Denim. Bring this over. And we're just going to randomly stamp these. And just do one in the center. And then we're going to do, in some Emerald Envy, we're going to do a couple of these tiny leaves. There. Okay, well, I'll pause on that for now. Now we're going to do the little flower in the Flirty Flamingo. And these images aren't really perfect if you're noticing some things are on top of other things, and I'm kind of leaving it that way because it's going to be underneath of the vellum, so it's really not going to stick out quite as much. So if, you know, the leaves or whatever are on top of each other, that's okay. More over here. Okay, I think I'll just put a partial leaf here, and we'll put one over here on the corner. Okay, so we'll leave that like that. And then what we're going to do is we do need one extra piece of Whisper White. It can just be a scrap piece. Just need something big enough. We're going to punch it out with the Decorative label punch. So this should be just fine. And we'll do this in the Emerald Envy. So this is friends are kind to each other's hopes and cherish each other's dreams. So we're just going to stamp that. And I'm going to punch that out with the Decorative label punch, and that is also carrying over to the new catalog. Let's see. Sure I have it how I want it. There we go. Okay. All right, and I might do one other thing, but I kind of want to wait till right before we get started. So we're going to adhere our panel to our basic black. This will be our card base, the basic black. I thought it'd be really nice to make the colors really pop. Okay. And then we're going to put our vellum on with glue dots. You still slightly, where did my glue dots go? You might be able to see it, so you kind of want to put it in a busy section, but honestly, that's just personal preference. So if you don't mind that it's there, most likely someone else that isn't a stamper probably isn't going to notice that they're there either. Okay, so I just put 4 in the corner. So I'll just stick that down. Okay. Very pretty. And then we're going to just use this piece of Whisper White just kind of as a little background piece. So I'm going to just trim this off. Just, let's see if that's plenty big. And then we're going to use a little bit of the Dapper Denim Ruched ribbon. So I'm going to just fold this in half and cut it. And we're just going to, we'll put a glue dot just to have this stick together, but we're going to put this down with some Snail. I think we'll use Snail. Snail should work just fine. There we go. We'll put that, just one piece down there. Okay, so we know where we want that. And then I'm going to go ahead and unwrap the, this is the thick baker's twine. This is in the new catalog. This is the first time I'm using this. Gosh, now the tape stuck to me. Let's see if we can do a little bow on the spool here. Not so great at tying bows on demand, so we'll see how this turns out. Oh, that was pleasantly surprising. Okay, and I'm going to just trim, just neaten this up a little bit. Okay, and we're going to put this one with a glue dot as well. Let's see, I'm going to put two. I'm always fearful that these are going to fall off. They probably won't, but all right, so we'll set that up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of Whisper White. We're going to just put some adhesive on it. Right about there. And then we're going to put a little bit of adhesive onto the back of our ribbon. Okay, stick that there. And we're going to put our glue dot, our bow right here. And we'll put this up on a dimensional. Put a couple dimensionals on the back of this just to give it a little height. 3, that's good. The other thing I was thinking, I was going to put a butterfly. I was going to stamp a butterfly on here. I thought that would be cute. And I think I might still. We'll do this in the Flirty Flamingo. So what we'll do is we'll just put one butterfly up here. Just to make it mine, so it doesn't look exactly. It is completely, like I said, a different color than what is in the card, but I hope you like that. I think it's a really pretty card. It's got a little bit of interest just because it's kind of got that muted shade underneath. So it's just not quite as dark. And you could completely omit the vellum piece if you really like the card showing through, because it really was a very pretty card combination. They used the sweet sugar plum, and I think it looks like maybe wild wasabi or pear pizzazz on there. So I really like this one better because I think it gives it a lot more pop with the colors of the cards. Colors of the inks, I should say. So I hope you like this card. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email, rachthestamper@gmail.com. Be sure to follow along on my blog, rachthestamper.wordpress.com. You can get all of these supplies and more. Now, you won't be able to get the new ink color or the new catalog until June 1st on my Stampin' Up! Store. However, the Garden and Bloom stamp set is one that is in there currently, and it will be carrying over to the new catalog. But you can get all these supplies and more at my stamping store online, which is rachthestamper.stampinup.net. Be sure to follow me on Pinterest at rachthestamper.com as well. I put a lot of pictures of different cards on there too, and a lot of the older cards that I've done. And if there's anything on there that you ever would like to see a video made for, just leave me a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching. I hope it gave you some inspiration today.